Welcome back, friends, to the homestead. In today's video, we're going to be building a simple garden gate. This is where the gate's going to go. I put these two Doug fir posts 2 feet in the ground and then just chinked them in really good with that fine quarter minus crushed rock. That crushed rock is nice because it kind of keys in together and it doesn't really compact very much, and it drains a lot of the water away from your fence posts. A lot of folks don't know this, but back in the day, Douglas fir was considered among the very best of fence posts for guys and farmers and such because of its rot resistance. Now, the Doug fir that they had, you know, from those beautiful old growth trees are a little bit different than our second growth stuff today. But even today, in most climates, especially the Pacific Northwest, which is really hard on wood, Doug fir makes a really good fence post. Just found my first deer antlers that I shot when I was just a kid. My grandmother used to my granddad made the plaques, and then my grandmother would always wrap them in that red velvet with stuffing. Nice to be back at the wood shop. Have we even been in here this year? If we have, it hasn't been very much. We'll start off by sharpening our iron here.
Will you be in to eat in about 3 minutes, Cody?
Copy that, good buddy. I heard from an old timer that apprenticed with one of those master carpenters. I think it was even in England. And so one of the jobs of the apprentice was to sharpen all the tools, the chisels and everything. You know, that was before power tools. He said his master carpenter made him sharpen at the end of the day. And the next day when they would start, he'd make them sharpen them again in the morning. Here you can see the rough cut joint. Now this is right off of the sawmill, and you can see there's a little variance. There's probably maybe a 1/16 there, and then of course it's not very finished, not smooth and finished. So what we'll do is we'll hand plane this down first because it's the thinnest, and then we'll take this down to it. So when these come together, they're nice and clean. Right here, you should be able to see the saw marks. That's what we're trying to get down and get rid of. Man, just surprises me. There's never two pieces of fir that look alike. They're always just different. This one's really interesting. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You just can't get that clean cut, that sheen, that edge with sandpaper that you get from a super sharp blade. Here on the end, the saw marks are really deep. It's amazing what a sharp hand plane can do. The fall ritual of dealing with dead batteries.
Or spring?
It's amazing. I even took them all out, charged them. Maybe someone left the key on or something. think so. I think it's good to go. When you're done with it, I'll have Jack grease it up and wash it for you, but I think it's good. What's up, Jack?
Don't leave it under the tree, apparently.
The birds pooped on it. Anybody guide you in?
Yes, please.
You're clear. What are you doing, my love?
I'm giving chicken to mealwormies.
Mealwormies?
Yeah. Look, these.
Jack just took apart the old chicken coop. My sister has chickens and she asked if she could have it. So we're going to strap it up here on a pallet. We'll take it down and set it up for her. What are you doing, Jack?
I'm just getting rid of all of these cedar shavings.
Farm life?
Mm-hmm.
East Coast style. You should be leaning on that shovel. Now that'll make for a stiff, rigid gate. Those pocket screws, man, those things hold so tight. I dare say hold as tight as glue does. They're really, really awesome. I only had to use, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12? Not very many, but very nice. That diagonal brace in there, you'll see those on gates often. It's just a decorative thing. It's to deal with shear, I guess, or racking. If you don't have something in there that angles it at a brace that angles it from corner to corner, it's easy to take it out of square. It won't support itself. That's why you can either sheet it, that of course will do it, but you want to have a bracing of some sort. So I'm just going to go with the single. And we can do a couple different things here. We could line it with hardware cloth or chicken wire, or we could do pickets. I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do. But now we need hinges. I don't have any hinges, and we're trying to stay home, so we'll have to make do with what we have. I think I remember some being on the old barn, so let's go down there and see if we can repurpose those.
Come home late and you come home early. You come on big when when you're feeling small. You come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all.
Not Pepe.
So what in the world? Come on.
Who's that noise?
Look, they're so noisy.
No, I want to add it.
Very gentle pets.